Hello everybody, my name is Wall712 and welcome to something a little bit different. You may have actually watched my Divine RPG with Itzzdann montage of failure video. I'll link it in the description or annotation, or I hope I don't forget. But anyway, we've actually booted up a bit of a better server, thanks to our good friend Zaw626, who may or may not be joining us later, but anyway, for the time being, Dan is not here, as you may be able to see, but I was impatient. I wanted to get started, so I hopped on, and this is not my house. Dan actually built this in his spare time, so I thank you for not letting me build a crappy house. But, yeah, so I went mining, I got a couple materials. All this stuff is mine. He mined some of his own stuff. I did not take any of it. So, Dan, if you're watching this, don't get mad at me. But anyway, I wanted to sort of tour you around, let you sort of see what's been going on, because I wanted to do something with this, and I wasn't about to just, like, wait until he got back from whatever he was doing. So anyway, there were some skeletons outside, so I'm gonna go key them. And I should probably explain some of the mods, because oh, my sword broke, but I had another one, sweet. But you might have noticed some mods that aren't normal to my other Let's Play, and let me try and list some of them off. So if you might look in the top left corner of my screen, that was damage indicators, which is a bit buggy at the moment. Normally what happens is when you hit a mob, it'll show like the number of damage you did, and on the little panel in the top left, it'll lower its health. Right now it's kind of glitchy, but I still use it just because it helps me learn the names of some of the modded creatures in here. And let's see, some of the other mods. Oh yeah, so the main one is Divine RPG. This is a giant mod that adds like 5 new dimensions, puts a ton of new mobs and ores into the game, and it's freaking awesome. So that's like sort of the main focus of this mod pack, and the others are sort of just supplementary mods. So as you can see, there's one such creature over there. This one is neutral in that it won't attack unless you attack it. And it's a Cyclops, 400 health, it will fuck me up, so I'm not going to attack it for the time being. Once I get better armor and stuff, I can maybe kill it, although it doesn't drop anything good, so not worth it. But anyway, if you look in my inventory, I have a couple new items, such as the Realmite chestplate, the Realmite boots, some rupees, Realmite, and a Realmite pick. As you can see, Realmite, I seem to have a lot of Realmite, and the reason is there are 3 new ores that are added in the overworld, and those are Realmite, Arlemite, and rupees. And the most common is Realmite, which is a bit more common than diamonds. Arlemite and rupee, on the other hand, are much rarer and are found, I think, at Y level 11 and lower, while Realmite is like 20 and lower or something. Not totally sure on those numbers, so don't quote me on that. But anyway, Realmite's Realmite armor, I think, is better than diamond armor, and it, as you can see, has diamond 8.25% damage reduction per piece, and the pick has an efficiency of 12.0, which I don't know what that means. I do know it's much faster than diamond, and it has, when you first make it, it has 4,000 uses, so it is better than diamond, so I assume a diamond pick is like 10.0 efficiency, but I have no idea for certain. And yeah, I'm talking fast, but here is a mineshaft that Daniel made. He actually has some cool stuff down here, and yeah, there's that. This is my crappy mineshaft. I was too lazy to do that. I wonder if I can steal anything from here. No, okay. Anyway, as you may notice, I have 6 diamonds in my inventory. I'm not making those into a sword just yet, because there's a special type of sword I can make later when I acquire some slime balls, which I don't have at the moment, and there isn't a swamp biome near me, so that's unfortunate. But anyway, I'll try and get those later, because you can make something, I think it's just called a... Oh yeah, we have NEI, you should have seen that by now. It lets me look up recipes, and I'm not an OP right now, so I can't spawn on items even if I wanted to, so just letting you know. So slime sword is made with 3 diamond swords and 6 slime balls. So I already have the 6 diamonds needed for that. So I'm just waiting for the slime balls. And I'm not going to craft the swords just because if you use like even 1 durability off the sword, it can't be used. So I don't want to risk that. And yeah. So what should I show you now? Oh yeah, so I believe Daniel has made a portal to the Nether, but it's pretty dangerous down there, and he has better gear than me, so I'm not going to risk going to the nether yet. I mean, some of the mobs there will seriously own your ass. Oh, and the mini-map is a bit different. For one, it's in the bottom right of my screen, and it actually shows cave systems the farther you go down, which is really cool. And this is, I think it's called Voxel Map. It's part of the mod pack of the Voxelbox server, if you've heard of that. If not, it's not really important. Don't know why I'm going here. There's nothing important down there. But, this is Daniel's little mine shaft. And, just hop. Yeah, I won't, Daniel. I love you. And, no homo. But, ooh, I can use that. There's only one, though, so I'm not going to bother it. Why'd you make a sticky piston? Stupid. Stupid. Anyway, so this is his mine shaft. He's done a bit more mining than I have, and he set up some lava traps with pistons and such down there, which means he must have found slime balls somewhere, so I'll have to ask him about that. But anyway, yeah, I accidentally mined into here, so one of my mine shafts. Yeah, they're pretty long. I'm not gonna bother going there anyway. But yeah, this is sort of just me touring you around, and when Daniel gets back, we'll actually start getting into it. And in the meantime, I'm probably just gonna be mining off camera and all that, because you need a lot of stuff. And like rupee, this is all the rupee I found so far, and I've mined a lot. And this is like a decent, that's a fairly decent amount of rupee. What am I doing? Okay. So, yeah, oh, a couple other things. Voxel Map has this cool little feature. One, you hit M to open up its menu, and if I go to waypoints, here's my home menu, and see, it gives me a teleport to operator. It won't work because I'm not an operator. See, it just says I don't have a command for that, but essentially, if you are an operator, it teleports you to those coordinates, which, it might seem a little bit cheaty, but the reason is, it sets death points by default, and if I die, I can just teleport to the death point and get my stuff back instead of risking losing everything and having to trek back, and it's all pretty annoying. And I don't feel like it's really cheating at all, and it's becoming night, so I should go inside. I think it's becoming night. Yeah. So, it's not that cheaty. I think it's just a cool little feature. Not my sleep. I think this is my bed. I've claimed my bed. Anyway. So yeah, I think that's all the important mods. I've also got like Optifine and that stuff, but that's not important. We've got a couple extra materials. Oh, I think Daniel must have found a dungeon chest. But anyway, this is Arlemite. He found that, so I'm not gonna bother stealing that. Although he was stupid and made Arlemite armor, which you shouldn't have made, Daniel. But whatever. So yeah, I think this is a pretty decent wrapping up point. I'm gonna sleep for the night. Oh, by the way, there's a server message that says, if you spawn, I will uninstall the mods, just because he doesn't want us spawning in items. But I can't, because, look, it's in cheat mode. I don't know why it's in cheat mode in the first place, but I obviously can't spawn stuff. Like, watch. Give me slime balls. It doesn't work. So, anyway, that's a thing. I'm gonna turn it to recipe mode anyway. But, yeah, for the time... Oh, I also have a bit of a cold, so I apologize if you're hearing that in my voice, or such. But, yeah, I think that's about it. We haven't done anything too interesting, because we wanted to leave most of it for filming. So, until next time, my name's Wall712, and, keep